did it, we did it, we did it, we did it, we done it. And I can honestly say, Fluffy, you had nothing to do with it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's the MiniOM 2 coming straight at you. Hi there, I'm Bill Oxidean. I raced radio-controlled model boats for over 25 years. Over that time, I won a lot of races and broke a lot of records, and I learned a lot, not just about boats, but about life. Eventually, I graduated to full-size drag boats, and I've had a great time doing that. Now, I have my own RC boat factory. We make the world's fastest, most reliable radio-controlled boats. Join us as we show you all about it. This isn't just the MiniOM 1 remixed. We've made changes to the hull for better handling and more strength. This boat is superior to the MiniOM 1 from top to bottom in every aspect. And that's due because now that we're making them completely in-house, everything can be exactly the way I want it to be. And it's exactly the way my engineers want things. Let's get started with the details, shall we? In this little bag, you got a few parts. You've got your turn fin. You've got your rudder. And what's the biggest bonus that you get with our boat that you don't get with any other minis? You got your CNC prop. Our 30mm CNC prop that comes with the boat is a very great added bonus. As we know, plastic props suck. They don't perform well, they break real easily. And it's typically the first thing you have to upgrade when you buy a boat. And we'd like you to get a great start. You know what I mean? It's not the fastest prop, it's the 30mm. But it'll get you around really well. And you basically don't have to buy another prop unless you want to go a little faster. But this stock prop is just fine and will get you around the water wonderfully. What's fun is, right out of the box, you can get this boat up and running in less than 15 minutes. I'll show you. Screw on the prop. Voila. Bolt on the turn fin. Bolt on the rudder, then calibrate the ESC, and voila, you are built up and ready to go. Let's get to some of the intricacies of what makes this boat so much better. Let's start with this motor. It's our 4-pole 2835 millimeter, meaning it's 28 millimeters in diameter and 35 millimeters in length motor. Gold-plated M3 bullet connectors, high purity copper wire. These wires go directly into the windings of the motor. Beautiful end bells. One end is vented for heat dissipation and also for water drainage. These motors are very robust and provided more speed as we tested them up against our previous motors. Now take a look at our digital high-speed, high-torque servo. This thing is far superior to anything that comes in any Mini. Little secret, the other Minis come with a plastic gear servo. This trips real easy. This thing is fully metal gear with brass output splines. Why such a high quality servo, one might ask? As I've explained before, I used to race for Sanwa, also known as Airtronics. Through being absolutely spoiled by them and able to have any servo I want for any application, I learned one major thing. In racing, steering precision and accuracy makes a gigantic difference in your driving experience. So much funner when something responds correctly and centers right. People who cheap out on servos and radios and tell you it doesn't matter, the radio doesn't matter, they're crazy. And they obviously have never had anything high end. Have you ever experienced the difference between AM and FM radio? AM is staticky and doesn't sound very good. Then you go to FM and it sounds great. That's what it's like having a crummy controller and servo as opposed to a good digital high precision, high speed, high performance one. It's the difference between night and day. That radio and your servo are your interface to the whole vehicle. Big difference from our previous model. We have a full carbon fiber servo mount. That reduces weight and highly increases the trickness and awesomeness factor. Bolted on really nice. The mount is epoxied in and very precise. Our servo linkage is much beefier as well. If you take a look inside, the servo rod is more heavy duty than our previous models, as well as the clevis. When the servo linkage and servo itself are superior like this, you get better performance in handling. Now let's take our motor mounts for instance. Take a look in there. Full carbon fiber, actual carbon fiber, not a composite plate material, but straight up carbon fiber. That's going to reduce weight. It's just more trick. Now take a look in here. Carbon fiber battery mount. That is totally rad. That's a nice solid big piece of material in the boat. And it being carbon fiber makes it much lighter and just more trick. Fun fact. When we made those fiberglass minis, I never wanted to make those. I never wanted to make anything fiberglass. I wanted to keep our tall reputation of only carbon fiber and carbon Kevlar composites. And we are back to that. Those fiberglass minis are all gone. No one's getting a fiberglass one. Every person that messes with a mini with us is getting carbon fiber or carbon Kevlar, period. We don't play that game. We play the high performance game. We're not the type that's trying to slide something under you guys or cut any corners. We're doing the damn thing. Our CNC hardware is so beautifully machined. Now don't get getting the wrong idea. Don't go Loctiting shit around this boat at all. You're gonna regret it. Something will freeze on, then you go to take it off, and the wrench will strip. Then it's stuck on there, or you're gonna have to drill something out or anything like that. I don't recommend Loctite, but when you get the boat, I do recommend just going over screws. You know what I mean? No, you don't need to do that just for it to survive. But any boat or any RC vehicle, you want to go over all the screws when you first get it, just as a precautionary measure, because it's not that it wasn't built right. Through transport, vibration, temperature changes, climate changes, parts flex, swell, and different things change. And sometimes fitment issues come in. Any screw that you tighten is going to take a few times to tighten it for it to take a set. We believe in screws taking a set. Like on our full-size race boat, we don't Loctite everything on it. What we do is we check every bolt after every pass. You don't have to do that with an RC boat whatsoever. But the point I'm getting at is, on our drag boats, and this is a full-size boat, after you've secured the bolt a few times in its position, it does something like it's called take a set. That bolt wants to be in its correct position and not move after a while. And that's why we promote exercising, just going over screws. And eventually the thing tightens up and it never has any issue again. Again, it's not completely necessary. In fact, I'm not going to tighten up shit on this one. And I'm going to show you guys a demo video of just how this thing runs right out of the box. So don't get obsessed with the fact that I said go over screws. That's with any boat, any RC car, anything. Our new ESC is a proprietary unit just for us. and we've stepped up our game to 50 amp. We want to put 50 amps at you guys. Something a little more robust because, you know, we like to stay ahead of any type of competitors and give you guys the very best. Solid CNC aluminum water jacket. It's got a little weight to it. We might offer a little lighter one later, but for now, this thing runs killer and it puts the weight where it wants to be, right up front. You see we've got them in this pretty yellow and black carbon as well. Today we're just giving you the basics, letting you know they're here. We got, what, 35 units today, and we've got the floodgates opening them in 10 days, but all the orders we have are getting shipped out today. If you like this video, you like the MiniOM, you like the occasional shots of Fluffy, subscribe to our channel. Smash that like button, and by all means, continue enjoying radio control model boating. Bill Oxidean, the MiniOM 2, and Fluffy, over and out.